Here we are live. Happy Friday. Say happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
And we're going to turn this around. Friday night live with my parents. Cool. Here they are. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so the first question we got is tell me about your first pet that you remember having and its name.
Well, the first pet I remember having
Yes.
was a child named Ching.
A chow named Ching.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and she was very I was still a baby, and she was pretty protective of me. But every time she did something my father thought what she should be doing, he beat her, and that used to
Ooh.
cause me a lot of distress.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how about you, Dad? First pet you can remember?
Oh, I didn't seem to have very many pets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
I'm not sure. Guess I'm not a pet person.
Okay. So I remember the first pet I remember was Bobo.
Yeah.
Bobo, yeah.
Okay, so was Bobo before I was born or after I was born?
After you were born.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was she a Cocker Spaniel?
No, just a mixture.
Oh.
Mostly white.
A
Yeah.
mutt.
Okay. And where did Bobo come from?
She came from a litter of pups. I think that my mother, up in Trona, and I think my mother picked one out and brought it down.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now we're going to move on to something else. Tell me about where you got married and where you first lived after you got married.
Okay, we were married in Maplewood, Missouri,
Uh-huh.
which is outside of St. Louis.
Yeah, suburb of St. Louis.
Maplewood. Okay.
And Roger was doing the internship in Detroit, so Detroit was our first home. We lived in an apartment in the black neighborhood, but the apartment building where we lived were all white people.
Oh.
There were all black people around us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was an area that, a small part of Detroit that had direct current electricity.
Oh,
not
really?
Alternating.
Oh, that's kind of strange. Huh?
Yeah, it was.
Wow. Okay. Was it hard to find things that worked in direct current?
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
particularly wedding presents.
Oh, they didn't work. Okay.
So we had to, some of our wedding presents we had to take with us to California before we'd use them.
All right. Okay. Well, Kathleen's watching us. Anastasia's watching us.
Oh,
So, okay. So then Detroit, then you moved to California?
Yeah,
Yes.
after he finished his internship.
Okay. So then that was about 6 months, you said?
Yeah, he had joined the Navy before we were married, so the Navy paid for his internship, but then he owed the Navy 2 years of active duty.
Oh, okay.
So after we left Detroit, we made our way to Camp Pendleton.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where'd you first live when you moved here?
We lived in
Oceanside,
Oceanside.
North Oceanside.
Yeah, but where in Oceanside?
Well,
Well, our back fence on the other side of the fence was Camp Pendleton.
that was our first house that we bought. Actually, we lived in I think we lived in the officers' quarters and then he got
I guess
sent
we
to
did
Korea.
first.
And I had to move out of there, and I went back home to St. Louis.
Yeah.
And then my mother remarried to a man that worked in California, so we all came out. I drove my grandmother, and my mother and Gus drove another car.
Okay, so then you moved back to California, but Trona? Is that when?
No,
No.
I stayed in with Roger's parents, but yeah, they were
In Mentone.
Mentone.
In Mentone.
Okay.
And then he came home.
Then he came home, and then where'd you live after that?
Oh, I think we lived in an apartment in Oceanside.
Apartment?
Yeah, we had a little dog, and so
Okay.
we couldn't have. No, we were in an apartment before we got the dog. After we got the dog, we had to find a place that would allow dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, so where was that apartment?
The first one
Yeah.
was on what was called Short Street. then,
Oh,
but now
Oceanside
it's
Boulevard.
Boulevard.
Short Street? Okay. And was that close to the beach?
Not far from the
About
beach.
3 blocks.
Okay. And then, didn't you live in Sterling Homes for a while? I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
Sterling Homes for a while.
yeah,
That was the military housing that was on Mission Avenue.
right.
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 Okay. So
That
lived
was
there
before
for.
we went to Korea.
That was before he went to Korea. Okay. And then after you got the dog, you had to find another apartment. So where was that one at?
That was the motel. It's still there, but it has a different name. It's on the Coast Highway.
South Oceanside.
Coast Highway.
South.
The Hilltop? No?
No.
No, not Hilltop,
Oh, okay.
but it was out of Cassidy,
Okay, the Oceanside Inn, probably?
something like
Okay.
that.
Okay. And then, so after that, then you bought your house?
Yeah,
And where was that?
that was on Sunset